Hey, back again with another What's Sold. Trying to do a What's Sold yesterday evening, but ran out of battery on the GoPro, so I'll just take you through what I sold, but they've already been posted. So we started off with a Berserker comic. There's a 1 in 10 from the large lot of comics that we got. Got $7.50 for that plus postage. Next up was a Batman trade paperback, the 1989 movie, the animated version. Pretty sure I sold one of those before. Again, out of the big comic book lot that we had. That one ended up going for $10 plus postage. Then we had a CD, The Golden Age of the 30s. So that went for $5 plus postage. And then I sold another one of the aircraft books. So the magazine format, which you can have got on a week-by-week basis. And it's good to see they're still selling also, so $10 plus postage for that. On to today's sale. It is a big sale. A number of comics from the large auction lot that we got. So we sold a whole bunch of these My Little Pony books. There's a couple, I think there's like 5 or 6 individual comics, and then there was a series set of a whole bunch of different variants that are going together, all in really good condition, all like new. Yeah, I thought the My Little Pony ones would go pretty well, and they have. So overall I think it was, there's 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29 comics gone for $150 all up, so $148 plus postage, and I'll do combined postage for the guy as well. So that's a pretty good sale. Moves us definitely closer to what we're trying to do. I've got to get those packed up. I've had a few more offers, but nothing come through today. So yeah, we'll keep going, I guess. Oh, it's all action this evening. Just doing the postage for that My Little Pony lot. And I'm working with the guy on another deal backwards and forwards. eBay doesn't make it easy just to send an offer, really. I'm trying to work out like $35 included postage, but you can only send it X postage. I know it seemed pretty tough. But while I was doing that, I had another sale come through. So we had this Batman Volume 2 Annual 2, I think it is. Just a single out of the 3400 lot. Only $4 plus postage, but it definitely moves us towards our goal. Just looking at some of the figures around the bigger comic book lot that I got from auction. We've now sold $3,500 worth in revenue, which is the cost of what we paid for all of the trade paperbacks and the first section of comics. So we're still $1,500 away from profit, but we've only sold just shy of 10% of all the comics. So carrying on this rate, we're looking at about 15k pure profit out of that lot. Obviously, it's taken me 3 months to get to this point. So hopefully, another month and we should be into the black, and then everything from there is pure profit. So we're definitely moving along. It's good to see, and I think now we're getting around to the price points where people are already starting to get interested. Every 30 days I'll drop the price a little bit, and more seem to be picking up, and we're getting those watches and the sales are coming through. Okay, I'm going to get these late sales packed up, and hopefully we'll see this trend continue. All right, still the same night, I'm back again. So the guy I've been working with on that deal, finally got the deal done. $20 plus postage for refrigerator full of heads. It's new, sealed. It does have a part of its shrink wrapped off here, but other than that, it's in a brand new condition with its little seal. So $20 for this, I think, is a good deal. Gets it out the door for me, and we continue towards profitability. Yeah, I'm happy to work with people for deals, especially considering our buy price, and especially we're trying to get back to profitability and make some money out of these. If you're up for deals, have a look through my store. Happy to work with you on price and postage. So, all right, I'm going to get this packed up, and yeah, maybe we'll get a few more sales this evening. Hey everyone, another What's Sold video on Tuesday. Something a little bit different today. I have a kid's Pokemon t-shirt, pajama top. It's got Pikachu on there. I'm pretty sure it's vintage. I mean, from the label that we've got here, it says 1997 on the label. So I'm pretty sure this was a thrift store find. I've had it out over 2 years. It's just going to be sat there hanging out, which kind of talks to the sales price. Ended up just getting $4.75 for this one. So not a lot, but we'll go with some postage. I do have a zero cost on this. I'm not really sure why. Perhaps it was bundled as part of a bunch of stuff that I bought from a charity store. But it's gone now, and we've made a couple of dollars profit on there at least. Next up, as always, we're still selling the trade paperbacks. This time we've got Plush. It's an interesting kind of book about some killer plush toys. I don't know. This one went well, so this is a $22.50 sale plus postage. We'll get that into one of the mailers. I got a new batch of mailers today as well, and then we'll get that out the door. That's all we had for sales. I don't think I've got anything outstanding either, so yeah, nice and easy today.
Morning, caught me in my jammies. Had a sale overnight. I thought I'd try and get out the door this morning, just nice and quick. We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, nice colour copy. This will be going out today, $7.50, and this is from the 3400 comic book lot. So there's some solid profit in that one, plus postage. So yeah, we'll get that packed up out the door today. Hopefully this guy will be pretty happy that I went through. I've been sending out loads of offers recently as well, so hopefully we'll have some of those come back through today. We also had a whole bunch of positive feedback overnight, so people are really giving some awesome feedback at the moment about the quality of the comics that we're sending out and the packaging that we're using, which is really good. So hopefully that also adds to our sales value. All right, I'll get this away, and then hopefully we'll have some more sales during the day.
I'm not doing too well this week with recording my sales. I've just packed up this one and realised I hadn't made a little video for you, but it is another one of their small die-cast aircraft that I've been selling that you've seen a few of before. This time we sold the Dassault Mirage 3C. Quite a cool little model. Again, it comes with a little stand. Out of a lot where I had a whole bunch of them, still got a bunch left as well. So if you're interested, take a look at the store. This one went for $15 plus postage. So it's all packed up, ready to rock. But I'll post a little picture and you can take a look. But that's it. That's the only sale that we've had over the past 24 hours. Hopefully it'll pick up again as we come towards the weekend.
I always think there's a buyer for everything, and today I think really shows that in this What Sold video. Real eclectic collection of bits and pieces that we've sold over the past 24 hours. It's really interesting to see what people end up buying, and it's usually those things that I think will never sell actually do go on, and whilst these haven't sold for a lot of money, it's interesting to see that there is literally a buyer for everything. So today we'll start off with a selection of cards, soccer cards. So these are from 1975. I think they came from a magazine. They're British soccer stars. There's 28 of these, and these are off to the US. I recently sold another selection of these vintage cards out to the US as well. These have only gone for $4, but we will make a little bit on the international postage with those. I've had those quite a while now, probably just over a year, part of a bigger lot that I purchased, and we're well into profit, so I'm okay letting those go for $4.50. It's an extra $4.50 in the pocket. Next up, a snake. So I'll watch Froggy Flips, I think it is. There's a lot with vintage toys, and he's always picking up little pieces like this, just random kind of accessories for action figures. I've bought a few lots of Ninja Turtles, and in some of those lots I kind of pick up bits like this, or if you get baggies from Good Sammy's and places like that, sometimes you find little bits and pieces like this in there. The snake, $5 plus postage package. Probably brought in a lot with a whole bunch of other bits and pieces, so this was probably essentially free. So that's $5, and we'll make a few cents on postage as well. So keep a lookout for those. Some of the accessories can be really hard to find and can be worth a lot of money. Always worth doing the research before you chuck stuff out. Next, this little thing. I'm sure I've come across these before, and that's why I ended up searching this one out. Out of one of the first storage units that I did,
it had a big box of these kind of vintage dolls. So a lot of them were the tourist pieces that you'd pick up. There's some stuff from Canada, so it's got some kind of Inuit figures. There's some Slavic figures, a whole bunch of eclectic bits and pieces. Some stuff from London. One of the pieces was this. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, so forgive me. But it's a Mbele doll. Pretty sure it's a fertility doll that's made by tribes in South Africa. I saw some of these going for really good money. Ended up taking an offer on this one for $17 plus postage. I say it came out of a storage unit that I got probably 2 or 3 years ago, the first storage unit I ever bought. I've made thousands of dollars profit now off that unit. It was a really good unit. And still stuff is selling now and then. I only just listed this. It's only been listed for a week or so. Still kind of pulling stuff out of the death pile to get listed. But keep your eye out for these little kind of black dolls. Go for some good money, especially the bigger ones. Last sale for today. More comics. So this is X-Men Adventures issues 9, 6, and 5 from 1994. Still selling these. I sell a couple every day almost. These went for $12 postage in the end, so $3 a piece, and that's the kind of price I'm getting now for the comics that I've got left over. I think it's probably 2,500 left out of that 3,500 lot, and we are real close to profit. I think we're probably $60 away from profit now. Okay, well that's it for today. I'm just editing up the latest storage unit video that we've got. Probably be posted before you see this. Keep a look out for that, and I'm hoping to do a few more storage units, so keep your eye out for those videos. Thanks. Hopefully we'll have a few more sales around the week tomorrow, and then go and have a really good weekend. Seems to be the way things work at the moment. I start doing the post and then I get another order through. This is another bulk deal. I say bulk deal, there's 7 comics, so a whole bunch of these older Superman comics. What year? So these are from 87-ish. Yeah, 87. And a Superman action comic from 1990, January 1990. In pretty good condition considering how old they are. Guy brought these, did combined postage for him. The whole lot went for $26.60 plus postage. So what's that? It's like $3.50 I think per comic. So again from the $3,400 number a lot. So we are slowly working. I think this may take us very, 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 very close to profit. Okay, I'll get these packed up and out with the rest of them. We'll go. Oh, what a quiet weekend. Not really had any sales, just the 2 over Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Has been Mother's Day here in Australia, so perhaps that's had something to do with it. Just listening to a few of the Discord channels, I think a lot of people are seeing a bit of a slowdown at the moment too, so maybe it's not just me. 2 sales we did have. First one was one of the watches we got out of the storage unit, the latest storage that we had. So this is the rotary 17 jewel Inca block watch, Swiss made, mechanical, all the hands and stuff work, but it's not currently running. It was sold as such, $25 plus postage, up for just over a day, so that was pretty good. Next up, out of the comic book lot, so this is one of the My Little Pony alternative covers, $9.50 plus postage, so these continue to sell. Hopefully we'll have a few more of these sales come through shortly. That's it for this weekend. Hopefully next week is a little bit more busy. We'll see how we go.